Hi there, I'm James, and this is Outpost Terminal. It's where we take a look at games that, honestly, I think are probably a bit underserved. Usually we're spending our time on solo or indie developers, and today is no exception. We are going to be looking at Sunward. So this was a game developed by Voidworks Games and released in, I believe, July of 2026. So the kind of background here, the game itself is intended to be sort of a cozy or relaxing space industry game, colony building game, where you're going to mine asteroids, refine the ores, trade on a living market, and then build modular space stations to increase capacity and capability. There's supposed to be kind of a deeper tech tree for things like drills and buildings, and you'll be looking for hidden artifacts as you go along. And you will also work on, since this, as you can see from even the main menu here, it's kind of on a planetary scale. So it's going to be megastructures, right? Things like space elevators or warp gates. This is built by Voidworks Games, which, as far as I can tell, this is a seminal work from them. And I think it's going to be a really interesting kind of game to check out. I think it blends a few different mechanics from what I've seen in unique ways. So, without further ado, grab your tea, coffee, whatever. Chicory today for me. And let's dive into Sunward. All right, new game. Just before I even pick here, so choosing a new administrator was a recent addition to the game. At the time that I'm recording this, it's less than 5 days old as an update. So there have been repeated patching and updates. Very strong support for a game that is relatively new and from a brand new developer. Kudos for the really aggressive development schedule. Let's see. I'm just gonna go with Yusuf Demir. We'll re-roll a few times. Select your chord. Okay. Administrator. Earth's Directorate convenes to place the Sunward Charter in your hands. The old world has run its course as a workshop, crowded, strained, and weary of the smoke and waste of heavy industry. It can no longer afford to build the way it once did. So we look outward. The asteroid belts hold more metal, silicon, and rare ore than Earth could mine in 1,000 years, and out there a furnace harms no one. This council stakes you alone and the last help it can spare. Okay. Raise an industrial empire among the rocks, repay what you owe, and prove that the future of making things lies out there, in the dark between worlds. You have your commission. Go. All right. You run a mining empire among the asteroids, extract ore, refine it into goods, sell them, and expand. Here's a quick tour. All right. So the build menu. Pick the station group, survey scanner. Okay, and we're just going to attach it somewhere. Just from what I can see, it looks like being, whoops. Okay, I will, I promise. 3x speed to chart it. Okay. I kind of clicked out of it by mistake. Let's attach it here. Okay. Now we're going to, nearby asteroids will surface shortly. So you can pause to plan. Open mining buildings, okay. So the mining core, so then we're going to go build that up. Click on the edge of a reveal. Okay, so you can't build it in the middle, but you can't build it not touching. Okay. A ferrite drill. It pulls ferrite ore from the asteroid into your mining core. On the asteroid beside your mining core. doesn't look like it likes my decision. Can I... Mining. Oops, wrong button. I need the mine core. Oh, it says right there, there's 3 that could be done. Maybe I just missed my... I don't see it. They must sit next to the core they feed. Oh, R to rotate. I bet I don't have it rotated. Alright. Oh, it goes over here. There we go. Materials and goods stored in this region against total capacity. Okay. Add a copper drill. So in theory now, we are able to build something like a fuel refinery. Place it next to your mine core to join to that network. I mean, you say next to, but... I don't think I can build it there. Let's see if... Alright, we'll do that. Your shuttle fleet will... And fuel, okay. So cargo shuttles haul ore from your mines automatically. Hover to see them at a glance. Pick a power group for buildings that generate energy. Well, I haven't really gotten this far yet. I feel like we've made a bit of a mistake here. Okay, let's see if we can figure it out for ourselves. So that needs to attach to... Okay. Yeah, there we go. So we can put the refinery attached to the ship, but it was like we were setting the focus on the wrong thing. I'm guessing. Silicon and copper. At least we could do wire as well. Now, logistics-wise, we know we need... plates into spare parts. Probably do want some storage. Now let's see here. Gadget mania. Okay, so like we're going to be very focused on... This will be research panel. All right. We may as well unlock the only thing we can. Okay. I mean, pausing for a moment here, the capacity for our reactor has nothing to work with, which means the sounds are a little bit intense, but it also is very clear what is what. All right, so it burns ferrite, which means I think we have ferrite here, 5.8 per second. Now, if we look at the burns 0.2 ferrite per tick, a hazard just hit your base. Both need, okay, sensor array cuts the damage, a repair bay mends fast. All right, let's see what we can do here. I don't think either one is... What was this? Uh-oh. I think that's recycle. And this is, all right. An overview of the Empire. Okay, there are shortcuts for the items you typically build. I have like panel issues here. My homie is slightly covered. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's get another mining core built, and then we know we need silicon. We also need, maybe we just double up on silicon for now. I think it is interesting that we can, yeah, I can't really do much for you there. Reactor is short on spare parts. Okay, so we're gonna have to make spare parts. Draws copper into wire. I think we did that. We are gonna need a glassworks. Right now, those are the only ones. So fuel refinery. We can't build those. Spare part factory takes metal plates, which I think will have to be researched. That's my theory. Space elevator, warp gate, okay. And it looks like we're losing money, so we need to find a way to make money. Everybody's short on spare parts. Fascinating, okay. I think it's going to be important to have life support. This seems bad. Worker and power. Sells goods. Okay, well, we definitely want that. Charter tribute is overdue. I see lots of depth in this. Like, the engine behind this is really strong. And frankly, the art is good. I'll admit the song is excellent for a menu. I might dial that back a little bit in gameplay. But if you're a space sim fan, like, this could easily, quickly get very good. Not exactly sure why I can't build this. Oh, there we go. It has to be on an attachment point. First research lab. All right, that means we need a hab. And that also means we need food, because without food, we're gonna have other problems. And I see how, like, you're going to have to move things along carefully. The swarm is incoming. And, like, the ability to zoom. Oh, we can zoom out and zoom out and zoom out. Tribute overview. Oh, deliver to Earth, maybe. We need metal plates. I don't know how to make metal plates. Wire, fuel, fabricator, metal plates is a smelter. I don't have no money? I think I messed up. What's happening? Solar flare, oh boy. Yeah, I really should have bought bought the smelter when I could. I'll admit, I had UI issues there. Like, you have to be right at the base of it to be outside this other window. But I did make that mistake. Okay, so what I want to do is go back to the menu, start again, fine with the same guy, and then we will skip the tips. I'll pause while you do have arrow key movement. WASD does not, so let's see here. We're gonna need turn off the tips. I feel like it didn't listen when I told it to do that. First, we need to figure out what's out there. Survey scanner. We'll let that do its thing. We're also going to need a seller, because we have $2,000. And I want a research lab. Because I think we're going to need research here. All right, I need to be careful with my... There's one. Great. Ooh, I can at least get 3 this way. All right, so now we want... Whoops, wrong button. I do like the menu. I would like this part to stay up when it starts. Why no? Is there no ferrite there, maybe? I'm kind of confused. I feel like I'm just missing. Oh, I didn't build it turned the right way, just like it warned me against. Okay. I understand what I did wrong. There. Now, in theory, I should be able to put, whoops, a ferrite drill here, silicon drill here, copper drill here. Is that saying it needs power? Yeah, so we're gonna have to put power. We'll get there, I promise. Ferrite, let's put it over here. Silicon and copper. This way we have all of the components we can. Utilities, we need a reactor on each one. So shift will let you multi-place. That's good. And now we have what? No people? No oxygen. That's kind of important. Support. Let's go ahead and get power on this station as well, because, you know. Maybe the power doesn't matter if it's in your whole network. I think I just wildly overbuilt right there. Oops. No. Here. Put a smelter. Now we'll put a glassworks. And then a wire mill. I love that some of these are like every single side. And a fuel refinery. So now, in theory, see, we're actually making materials. That goes a long way. Get some extra storage. Where's what I wanted? Here it is. I keep accidentally right-clicking, and that's my fault. That's not someone else's doing. Okay, so we have built, now we need 5 people, I think, 14. So we're at 14 and 14. There's not enough people to work the things. So let's get us some farming. I actually want that. I would love a like middle click to eyedropper button because I keep closing the menu by mistake. I need more money. Uh-oh, we're not making money. We need to be making more metal plates, please, because I didn't pay attention again. I love this. Look at this. It's got the city lights at night. Just it's little touches like that that I feel like show the character of the game. So I'm losing money pretty rapidly. I think I probably overbuilt. I think I already put myself in a very difficult spot, which is entirely my own mistake. So there's, yeah, the 3 shuttles. Copper value. Two shuttle trips. I don't feel like I have the ability. Like 1 shuttle trip, it says no. Maybe that's because I have no money. That's a bit of a mistake on my part. I don't actually need overclock. The solar array, fuel-free, crew-free power. Consumer goods at the chemical plant. Space yards and shuttle bays, build your own fleet. That's probably important. I mean, I feel like I've already lost a little bit here. I can deliver things. Maybe I get a little money. You want copper? I can give you, how many do you want? 201? Sure. Let's see what we can do. We have 1,300, so we just need a shuttle left, I think. We've actually made quite effective work there. The alloy. Okay, so this is the tribute to. I don't know. Can I accept? It's 190 spare parts. I don't have that. Is this? I actually need to deliver 1,400? No. I feel like I'm definitely making mistakes again. This is good. Like, this is exactly, just offering credit where it's due, exactly where I personally want to be when I'm first digging into a new sim. Like, I want to try things. I want to see what works. I want to fail and try again. Right? Like, we have shuttles that are, like, it says you're idle, but also, and that's off screen. I could try resizing the screen from Tycho 1. You can haul anything. Since I can't get to an all button, I'm just going to assume I think it's because I had no available shuttle. Like, that actually makes sense. So like here, we should be able to I feel like our storage actually filled up. I don't know, it's a bit of an oops. Awesome. But really, this is like, I see incredible depth here. I will certainly kind of dig back in. I don't want to like cut this super short, but to Voidworks, you have an outstanding game here. Like the base is good, the snap points are perfectly logical. There is a real simulation that is hard to manage. Like, I think there is a tremendous amount that could be done here. Like, if we thought maybe we'd be able to do, like, there's credit, but again, it's kind of feels like it's going off the screen on me. Maybe it's not, maybe I'm wrong. And like zooming in, you can actually see the people. That's pretty cool. Kind of doing what they do. But you have an awesome system here. And it's, to me, it's fairly apparent that the artwork and everything is very intentionally visioned. I'm really excited to sort of pay attention. I will be playing with this kind of in my spare time and learning more, because I think this has like a lot of capability to grow. And this, unlike some other games in the genre, I think stands well on its own. Like, it's proving kind of hard on my second attempt to build a station because I wasn't paying attention to the right things. And that's important for a game to continue to be engaging as a simulation, right? If you're doing like city building and the city doesn't have some agency of its own, it feels too much like the city is just a machine, right? In this case, there's a fluctuating market. I have deliveries that I'm supposed to be making, and for reasons beyond me, I'm not exactly sure what I would need to do in order to deliver them. Probably it's something to do with the fleet or organizing what they can carry, but that is the mark of a great simulation design, like a city building sim design. So kudos to Voidworks. I absolutely will be continuing to check this out. Much love, and I hope you enjoyed getting just a quick look at this. But we will catch you in the next one. Later.